go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
And then the Wilder Povetkin.
Oh, Povetkin.
Povetkin.
Easy. That's not even a question. I don't see Povetkin losing that fight.
At all.
No.
And he's a very disciplined guy, you know.
Yeah,
been in big fights.
I don't see him losing the fight. He got the background. Strong fighter. No, I don't see him losing that fight. If he lose the fight, I'll be very surprised. But no, I should. I think it's gonna be a knockout.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Knockout.
It won't go past 6 rounds.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you think he's gonna?
People.
I know.
Listen, I've been in the ring.
With Wilder, so you know.
With both of them, and it's not what you think, man.
Well,
everybody talk about this great power that the man got. I mean, hey, I can tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Areola hits way harder than Wilder, and
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Bermane Stiverne, Alexander Povetkin, they're supposed to be fighting sometime later this year. Don King, yes, that Don King, he's been fielding calls and trying to figure out where he wants to hold this fight. Don King can't just hold it in America. He's got to hold it in the Philippines. He's got to hold it in the Congo and making some sort of political activist move. He's got to really make it an event, I guess. But right now, he said he wants to hold the fight in Congo or the Philippines. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is the fight, man, and what Stiverne recently said in a boxing article. And the reason this is interesting to me is because I interviewed, I believe I can pretty much say with confidence, unless there's another interview that I haven't seen out there, but I can pretty much say with confidence that when the Deontay Wilder-Alexander Povetkin fight was signed, when that fight was originally scheduled to take place, Stiverne was very off the radar, and he happened to be training right back here in my backyard of South Florida at the Heavyweight Factory, and I got a chance to interview him, and I got a chance to ask him about the Stiverne, the Povetkin Wilder fight, and he said that he believes that Povetkin would destroy Wilder in less than 6 rounds and all this stuff, as you guys saw in the clip before this video started. And he really had higher praise for Povetkin. So now it's interesting that he's fighting Povetkin because based on his own critique and assessment of Povetkin, he's in for a hard fight based on his own assessment. But here's what he said in the Boxing Scene article. He said the following, I quote, I would like to thank Don King and the Honorable Mauricio Sulma of the WBC for giving me this opportunity to fight for the heavyweight title once again. For the betterment of boxing in general and the heavyweight division in particular, I plan to knock out and bring this title to America. To knock out Povetkin and bring this title to America. Then I will get my revenge against Wilder when he is ready. So as you guys know, this fight is for who will become the interim WBC champion, because as of right now, Deontay Wilder is out with a hand injury that he suffered in the Chris Arreola fight. So the winner of this fight will be the acting champion until Wilder gets back, and then they will get a shot at Wilder. Honestly, I think no matter who wins this fight, it's going to be an interesting matchup with Wilder, because if Stiverne wins, then he can kind of validate some of the things he told me in my interview and he said in the media in the past, which is that he had severe dehydration problems that it really affected his performance in the ring. This would be a chance for him to validate that and regain the heavyweight, the WBC title. For Povetkin, that's a fight that was supposed to happen. A lot of controversy happened with the meldonium situation and just a lot of technicalities, and it was a lot of things went on. WADA couldn't prove that Povetkin took meldonium, and now for that fight to come full circle and finally happen, it'd be interesting to see how that plays out. So, yeah, man, Stiverne's talking real big, but honestly, I gotta be honest. I mean, I like Stiverne. He's a good heavyweight, nice guy. Met him here. I think the fight's gonna be exciting. I think it's a kind of fight where you could see a couple of knockdowns. But as far as who will win, I gotta honestly favor Povetkin for the simple fact that, Stiverne to begin with, and Povetkin's not the fastest guy either, but Stiverne isn't the most defensively sound fighter. He likes to fight in that high guard a lot, which if you look at the way Povetkin fights and when he does have success, he has a lot of success against guys who fight in the high guard, unless they're like a Vladimir Klitschko type and they have ridiculous length that they know how to use really well and they can get away with clinching excessively. But outside of that, Povetkin usually has success with guys that have the style of Stiverne. And not just that, Stiverne's not a big heavyweight, he's a smaller heavyweight. So I think, with Povetkin being used to fighting bigger guys, this is going to be easier for him. I just favor him in that fight, but there's, Stiverne could win. I just don't think that Stiverne has enough attributes to pull the win off, especially considering the fact that, the fight will be not in America. It won't be in Russia either, so I guess you could say it's neutral ground, but it's a Don King promotion, so whatever. But yeah, the fight's gonna be interesting. I hope that there's no coonery or any craziness that goes on, because with Povetkin and the Maldonium situation, and then Stiverne with his dehydration problems, it's very possible something could always happen with one of these guys. But I'm excited for it, man. I would like to see who's really who in the heavyweight division, and this is one of those fights that's gonna begin to clear out the bottom half of the top 10, top 15 kind of guys, and these guys that start these guys who have been in the game for a while, who are veterans, who have put their years in and have accomplished some things in the heavyweight division. They gotta earn. They're re-earning their stripes, which is going to be good to see in a fight like this. So that's the news, man. It's Wilder. Stiverne pretty much saying he's gonna knock out Povetkin, and that he's coming for Wilder, and this is a fight that I knew Stiverne would be fighting for a title real soon, because I remember not too long after I interviewed him, probably the following week, he was meeting with Mauricio Suleiman, and I already knew right then and there that Don King and his whole team and Povetkin, they were working out some sort of deal to make a title fight happen, and this is pretty much a done deal. So they'll fight for the interim championship. The winner fights Wilder, and interesting stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Wilder, Povetkin, who do you think wins and why? And based on Stiverne's own assessment that from the interview I had, do you think Povetkin will be way too much for him, and that Stiverne can handle Povetkin for the course of 12 rounds? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.